Hey everyone, what's up? And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, comment if you haven't already, please subscribe for more. Also, if you can check out my Patreon and my Twitter account, links to those will be down in the description below. Alright guys, so Todd Howard was recently interviewed and was asked about Fallout 76, and he made a lot of interesting points, said a lot of interesting things, and it did make me feel a little better about the game. If you guys are interested, the link to the article will be down in the description below, so let's check it out. Todd Howard, the director and executive producer who leads the Fallout series at Bethesda, explains that as suggested by early reports on the game, Fallout 76 began as a concept for Fallout 4. Howard goes on to say, "We never actually got to prototyping it. It was just the design. If we do multiplayer, what would it look like?" he says. That was in maybe 2014. It was really just on paper. We started putting people on it in 2015 before we finished Fallout 4. Todd Howard goes on to talk about Fallout 76 being a survival game. We avoided the word survival because people's minds immediately go to DayZ and Rust and certain other games, and those comparisons are not really accurate for what we're doing. If you think about the survival modes we've made in Fallout 4, it has that vibe. Fallout 76, although it's an online game, when I play it, I mostly play it solo. We like those experiences as much as our fans do. Todd Howard then talks about how in survival games, players tend to have superior gear than others and then in turn dominate the game, kill the player, and steal all their stuff, leaving the player back to square one. No, that's not fun, says Todd. Well, it's fun for whoever killed you, but not for you. Death is already bad enough in a game because you're losing time that we didn't feel we needed to add any further penalty. We wanted to make sure you don't lose your progression. Howard goes on to say that the best moments in BGS games are ones made by the player. I usually find in our games the best moments aren't the ones that we designed. They're when you're out in the open world and different systems collide. Putting that power in the hands of the players exponentially increases the number of different magic moments that can happen in the game. He then goes on to say, some other games out there have done a little bit of that, but not in the way we wanted to do it. Fallout 76 is a mix of what you'd expect of us. There's an open world with our kinds of quests, and you do have a goal. But then you don't know what's going to happen when you run into somebody else. That interested us greatly from a design mood standpoint. He then explains that Fallout 76 design isn't the future for the Fallout franchise. We wanted to be careful with our fans and other people who ask, is that what Fallout is forever now? It's clearly not. It's definitely its own thing, he asserts. We had the idea, and for a while now, we've been thinking we should try it. We are sometimes afraid of doing it as much as our fans are afraid of us doing it, but we've got to try new things. Howard then talks about the experience he wants the fans to have in Fallout 76. I want them to see the world as their oyster. What a game is, what the players ultimately make of it. Our game is to give them all the interesting tools. We want to design a really interesting world for them to collide with. Alright guys, so how do you feel about this? Does this make you feel any better about Fallout 76? For me, it makes me feel a little better, honestly. It makes me even more excited for this game. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And honestly, this isn't the future for the Fallout franchise. I can see in later Fallout games, maybe Fallout 5, to have maybe the option to play co-op with another buddy. I could see them bringing that in, but still being a single player game and not a multiplayer game. Fallout 76 will be something different from what we're used to, but it will still be what we love from BGS, according to Todd Howard anyway. So guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please hit that like button, comment if you haven't already, please subscribe for more. More content on the way. This is Joe, signing out.